Hello there. I always start with hello there, Brick Command. Always. Always hello there. But just once again, hello there. Alrighty, I hope we're all doing well. Hope all is good. Oh, we got a big one to dismantle here. Kind of funny as well, considering I actually built this on stream as well. Let me just double check things. Oh my god, it's that guy I know. Oh my god, it's that moderator that I don't pay. Yeah. One second. I think we're okay. Oh, that might be why things. Oh my god, it's that moderator that I don't pay. I realised I forgot to post things in some places. Hang on. One second. No, so might be why I was lagging a little bit because my Discord is still open. I usually turn off everything. Is the music actually on? Because I can't really... can't tell the background music's on unless I turned it off. Unless I've turned it right down, which I might have done. Don't know why I would have turned it right down, because pretty certain that... oh no, that wasn't on this, When was it? Music actually... No, why do I watch on my birthday and ignore my family? Dang. Happy birthday, though, Brick. Hope you're having a good day. But, I don't know what you're talking about. That makes two of us. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do we know what we're talking about? I don't know. Do you? Do you? Because I don't. Because this guy doesn't. This guy doesn't. He's I mean, look at that helmet. Look at this helmet. Does that look like the face of someone who knows what he's doing? That blank expression. I'm just brought in my eldest cat Chuck into my room and then he immediately ran away. Maybe I scared him. Maybe he doesn't like me. Oh well. I'm gonna put my BGM up a little bit because I feel like it wasn't... it didn't seem like it was loud enough. So I'm going to put it a bit louder. You did nice. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Alright. I got the turbo tank and the night helmet. Oh, turbo tank. That'll be interesting to put together, I imagine. Especially after the whole fiasco with it. Alright. We got the bags to put them in. From Tesco's. From Tesco's of all places. Alright, here we go. Alright. Actually, no, let's take this apart first. But how are we all doing? I know Briggs said he's at his birthday, obviously, but get this all apart. Need to know, you know, what yeah it was your. He doesn't even know, you know, what yeah it was your. My brain just went. You can't confuse me with words. It's not good. Confusing me with words never goes well, but oh well. Alright, I actually don't really... oops, that wasn't meant to come off, but you know what? That works. Wasn't meant to come off like that, but you know what? At this point in time, I will allow it. I shall learn. I'm here. That's good to know. That's good to know. Good to know. I have to admit, I was almost late for stream because I was watching someone else, and I realized, and I looked at the time, and it was like 7:52, and I'm like, oh, whoops! I need to set up stream, but thankfully it's not. These kind of streams aren't too bad to set up, so it's not. So it was fine. It was just kind of like whoopsie. Martin will likely know where I was, but I'll let him work that one out if not. Oh yeah, no, I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. Martin has sent it to me. Has sent it to me. I saw it. It's was it March or February that it was meant to be coming out? I cannot remember. Either March or February, one of those days. To like fully revealed the oh, what's his name? The meme face little guy's face who was all over the internet that for a period of time. Having to be kind of wary as I take this apart because of the brown. Food Studios, hello! Smiley face with a Christmas hat, very nice. Very nice. You're in the festive mood. I approve. Hope you're doing well. No, not that. I said the remake to the... Oh, did you? Did you? Oh, yeah. Whoops. I just saw One Piece. My bad. See, I can't read. It is... I say this a lot, and people always think, nah, he's being dramatic. And I was like, no, I legit can't read. I just can't read. It's just one of those things, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot read. Oops. Beastman flying. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this all in one bag. There's way too many pieces in this thing. Way too many pieces, but you know what? I could try. A man can try. You have glasses on and you're still blind as a bat. It's not that I'm blind. I just can't read. There's just a difference. I look at a piece of writing. I look at a piece of writing, and sometimes my brain just won't acknowledge certain words. It is just what it is. Hello, Literally Mark. Hello, Literally Mark number 1, the original Mark, the best Lego set. I think it's one of the best. I do think she's a beauty, even if a lot of the pieces are broken, are breaking away because of reddish brown. Because old reddish brown pieces like to chip away. But yes, I do agree. It's definitely one of the better sets. And oh, I suppose I actually should say the reason why I'm taking it apart. The reason why I'm taking it apart is because I need to have space on my desk, and currently this thing's taking up quite a lot of space. So I'm just like, let's just take it apart, put it in the bag, and if I need to rebuild it in the future, I can rebuild it in the future. So at least then I know all the pieces are here. So that is my way of thinking right now. So no, this MTT is nice. One of my, easily one of my favorite sets. Easily the best MTT, to be completely honest. But yeah. I think I said this a couple of streams ago. But when I went into the Lego store and they had some of the summer sets on display. And my god, I knew that this new set, but just MTT they came out was small, but oh my god, it's even smaller than I thought it was. It's literally about half the size of this. I'm not joking. It is half the size of this thing, and I'm just like, that is lame. It's just like, I'm sorry, but that is lame. I don't know, man. When you have the best and then they put out mediocre, it's just kind of like, it's not great. It is not great. Fine, move this onto live chat instead of top chat. Alright, there we go. Moving chat onto live chat instead of top chats, then you get to see, I'll see all the messages, even spam. I will see them all, they will show up. Oops. This piece needs to be stuck. There we go. Get you out of there. Yeah, I was talking about the YuseiYuka's adaptation of One Piece. Oh, themselves said it's making steady progress. Nice. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Steady progress is good progress, as they say. I still need to watch. I need to watch the live action at some point. I will commit to watching that over the Christmas break. I'll definitely do that, especially within maybe the week. Especially within the week, maybe between Christmas and New Year, because usually not a lot really happens. It's a very popular fake Lego set as well. I've seen lots of knockoff version of this. Oh, what, of this one? I didn't know that. But then again, that kind of doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me because I know that this set is very, very sought after in the community. I think especially with the newer one that's released. So yeah, I can't say I'm entirely surprised by that. But at the same time, I didn't know. So that is interesting. To be fair though, I mean, it's also a lot of bricks, so I don't know, maybe you'd actually be able to kind of get you'd be able to get the pieces off Bricklink for a relatively decent price, I would say. I certainly don't think it would be as much as, say, as like buying the set from some. I don't know. It's a lot of reddish brown, and reddish brown isn't the cheapest. It's not the cheapest parts to buy. That's a dead certain. So, not sure about that one. I think a lot of the pieces aren't too expensive. But until the remake is ready, it has something else coming out on Netflix next month. Do they? I was not aware of this. I was not aware of such project. Trying to make a reference there, but I've kind of watched it a little bit. But that's fine. Trying to get 2 plates apart is not easy. Really nice. Ow, son of a gun. I need something to hold it in place so I can take it up. Oh yeah, no, they're very fragile. These older brown pieces, especially on this MTT, are very fragile. Very, very fragile. In fact, I'll show you a broken piece. A minute. Hang on, there we go. That's it. Why are we yapping about Netflix in general? Oh, I half remember it and half don't. Yeah. I know. During that time, I see that time. It was only a few days ago, but during that period of time, I was very, very busy with work. So my brain is kind of blanked out. It kind of blanked out a lot of stuff during then. I won't lie. Or did I replace everything? Well, I've replaced everything, actually. I don't actually know. I know I brought some pieces from Bricklink of ones that were broken a little bit. Oh, I know, no, this is play bit here. Hang on, let me see if I can get. Let's see if I can get these off, and hopefully nothing will break like I did in the like I did in my stream when I was building this. Well, it's called Love for a Prison. For a prison? Now that you say that, it actually rings a bell, which is really interesting. It actually rings a bell now. Let's see on that one. Oop. Oop. There we go. But now I'll be curious to see it. Always like to watch something from Studio It, so they always do good stuff. So I would be excited for that one. Oops. Alright. You know, I might actually have this dismantled a lot quicker than I anticipated, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a Netflix exclusive anime, so no weekly release. So basically all the episodes are going to be out day one. I read somewhere that oh, what is it? The one oh, Netflix Fragrant Clouds Where They Bloom or something like that. I can't quite remember the name. But apparently there was a lot of hassle with that dub coming out, which is kind of funny. It's also just kind of like the one time when Netflix just doesn't release all the episodes in one go. It's when it's like, yeah, we're just gonna have a bit of a oopsie doodle with all that. I know there was some fiasco with the dub coming out. I just can't remember what the reasons were, but I just remember reading that so many people were pirated. It was one of the most pirated animes of the year because of the whole fiasco it had with Netflix, which I find hilarious. They pay subscriptions to these people and then they still manage to balls it up, you know? What can we see? Except that I don't pay for Netflix, so it doesn't bother me. Oh, another oh, it's broke. Oh. Oh, it's broke again. You can kind of see it's there and there. Gonna have to replace those. Definitely gonna have to replace those. That's bad. Nah, I still walked away with it. Oh yeah, no, I like the series. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The manga is great as well. Yep, this is what happens, or this is the fate of any reddish brown pieces, like pre-2010, I think. Well, it might even be later than that. It's not good. That's not good. I'm gonna have to find replacements for those. Let me get this up without breaking anything. Oh no, that one's broken. Oh my god, this is so bad. Maybe I shouldn't have dismantled this. Maybe I really should have thought about this, and maybe I just should not have dismantled this at all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, look, you can see it there. That's insane. actually insane. I mean, this one was already broken. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Okay, so I've got to maybe on a Bricklink order, I'll see if any shops have more of these plates. I might even play with that, actually. Netflix are apparently going to scale back with animes down. Oh. That will be interesting. That will be very interesting that'll be interesting to see. I imagine the anime is one of the main reasons, it's one of the things that kind of got the subscriptions coming in, I would think, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Who knows? Yeah. Too many subscription services, as I like to say. I'm not going to say that I'm a pirate, but I might be a pirate. Paying for subscriptions for everything is a pain in the bum. I do not condone pirating, but when play things that are meant to stream certain series, when it's like their one job and they can't even do that very well because they just can't translate things worth a damn. You're just kind of like, what am I actually paying you for right now? What am I actually paying for? And then you're just thinking about it and it's like, I'm just paying for this garbage basically. And then it's just like, yeah, cancel subscription. If you're gonna do auto-generated, freaking subtitles, then you know what? You ain't getting a penny from me. That's why. All I will say on that, ladies and gentlemen, it's just the way I feel. The way I feel of it. Apparently it's because they can't keep up with the costs to license them, so also probably because they scored a big purchase a few weeks ago. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Hello, Isaac. Welcome. Unfortunately, as you can see here, we've had some victims of the old reddish brown. All of these pieces are broke. It is most unfortunate. Certain things I might just keep together because I think it's a bit easier. But I feel like I really should not. I feel like I really shouldn't be saying the fact that I kind of somewhat do pirate stuff, because it's just like, might give off the wrong impression, but also at the same time, yeah, Crunchyroll are pretty shit. I can't lie. That's what you'll get from me, ladies and gentlemen. You'll get 100% honesty on things like that, and yeah, I think Crunchyroll are pretty bad. I think Netflix will continue with animes, but we'll stop licensing ones from Japanese broadcasting companies. Yeah, that would make sense. That definitely would make sense. It would definitely bring down the costs to certain. Definitely bring down the costs to certain things if it did certain. Oops. 07, yeah. More reddish brown pieces have unfortunately bit the dust. Another one bites the dust, as they say. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Netflix, move around, maze. We're about to bag us Batman. I mean, basically, yeah. About to bag Batman, Looney Tunes, all the good stuff. All that good stuff. They have so many. They have like access to so much stuff now. It's actually crazy. Crazy when you realize what they actually have access to now. You're just kind of like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. let's take this out next. It's a bit weird using this deployment rack when the front is completely gone. Kind of funny in itself, really. Let's take this off. Oops. Don't know where that's coming from. Must have fallen off somewhere. The droids and the racks I'm gonna put here because I'll probably put them in their own separate. I'll probably put them in their own separate bag, to be honest with you. With the of access to, they still have to get past a lot of regulations. Oh, I suppose that's true. I suppose that is true. Wait and see on that one, I guess. Let's say something. Oh yeah, my fam. Going from subject of streaming services and programs. Me and my family, I got my parents to check out Andor, and they really liked it to the point where we binge watched the full series of Andor in like a week. Pretty crazy. So that was pretty cool. I remember someone talking about this, the Smash clone, and saying just how many IVs can end up in there. Yeah, true. So much stuff is going to be added. You know, I completely forgot about their Smash clone. Is it actually any good? I don't know. I haven't really seen much about it. I see like the odd clip from it and I think it looks cool, but I don't know if it's actually any good. Nice. Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, that's what it was as well. I went around my brother's the other week and we watched Jim Carrey's The Grinch, one of my favourite films of all time. Easily one of my favourite films. I don't really know many people who don't like that film, to be completely honest. Oh, well, and it has, as imagine, if 20 this thing goes, anyway, it'll all be Netflix's. Yeah, true. Did it once, was really fun. Ah, cool. That's pretty cool. I know there was like a... No, that's not what I was thinking. Because... Oh yeah, no, there was. I swear there was like a PlayStation clone of Smash. Because I remember Ratchet being in there from Ratchet and Clank. There was a Big Daddy from BioShock that was in there as well. Really, really random now that I think about it, but... Really, really random, but it was quite fun. It was quite amusing, quite fun. Oh yeah, subject to BioShock. Yeah, that will be a game. That will be my next, I think, Let's Play game. I think in the new year. I think I already mentioned that, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna be playing BioShock 2. My mum doesn't like Jim Carrey's Grinch only because she doesn't like Jim Carrey. How can you not like Jim Carrey? How can you not like Jim Carrey? Come on, man. Yeah, PlayStation All-Star. Ah, yes, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, cool. Yeah. How can you not like Jim Carrey? Come on, man. Like, I'd like to find a whole generation. Like, a whole generation. Not define a generation, but he made like a whole generation of kids like films and whatnot. Here we go. That is it. Oops, daisy. I just caught on the... I know I shouldn't be looking at my phone, but there was just something that just popped up on my phone saying, Ben, like your story. And I'm just kind of like, Ben? Me? Hey, yo, what? And you're just kind of like, oh yeah, there are more Ben. It's one of those things that are just kind of like, oh yeah, there are more Bens in this world. Duh. I know it's like a duh kind of thing, but also at the same time, it's just kind of, you have to do like a double take. You're like, what? Like, excuse me? The one side about Netflix and more now, David has allowed in his discovery when he's gone once the transaction is done. Nice. That's pretty good. Some in his early career noticed that he plays the same character and got annoyed from seeing him everywhere. I guess that's fair, to a degree. Yeah, I can understand that. He kind of did. But, yeah. Maybe because I got a simple sense of humor, I just find it funny. He's just so good as an actor. It is true. Because then when he gets roles like The Grinch or The Mask, it's the roles that he's born to play. It just makes it so much better. Because let's be real, that man was born to play The Mask. Like 100%, he was born to play The Mask. Second. I didn't realize how much of my thoughts were damaged by the sun, but it's a lot. Move on to another bag. Yeah, I'd say so. Gonna move on to another one. Did the top Star Wars iconic. Oh yeah, absolutely. Going on to bag number 2. Bag. I mean, he's even good as Robotnik in the Sonic films. I feel like that one might be a little bit. I feel like that one might be a bit controversial to say, because I don't actually know what Sonic fans actually think of Jim Carrey playing Robotnik. Because personally, I thought it was like it's just classic. Because I saw it when I saw him in there. Just kind of, this is just classic. This is just literally Jim Carrey. This is literally just pure Jim Carrey, and I'm all there for it. But also at the same time, I don't know if people really like that about it at all. I could be wrong. I don't know. Generally, the impression I get is that people do like him as Robotnik. I just don't know. Timeline is that Warner will remain independent during the transition period, and then after, either the best version of Warner will see whoever see you Armageddon. Yeah. It's definitely going to be an either or. There's going to be no middle. It's either going to be really good or really bad. Everyone seems to be saying it's going to be really bad. I'm still not really keen. I'm still not massively keen on the idea, but I don't really like Netflix and way of thinking about film and whatnot. So that's kind of one reason. So I'm a little bit biased from that point of view, I guess. But that's just me. Oh, I love those Robotnik goes meant for it. Hey. Nice. I just never know. I'm very much looking forward to Sonic 4 as well. Yep. That will be a good one. Off we come, doors. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I think it could be good. Some parts of me, I'm a bit worried about certain things, but also at the same time, they've done a really good job of it so far, so I don't think it will be too bad. Yeah, but the limitations are enough for them, which is the number of streaming services. Yeah, true. That is true. Unfortunately, since they started doing the whole streaming thing, it's just been like, well, everyone wants it done. Everyone wants that streamer cash now. Heck, even the BBC want it. So, you know, that's always going to be a problem. It's going to be the problem that keeps occurring and just not going away, unfortunately. Until streaming as a whole just kind of dies out, which I don't think it will. As much as it pains me to say. Oopsie. Oh, this one's already broken. Oh. That's not a broken one there. I know, it'll be interesting to see. There's a lot of films, there's a good couple of films coming out next year that I'm looking forward to. Are you kidding me? Bruh! And yet we have to pay for their licenses. BBC are so anti-money. They're not bloody anti-money, mate. They are the opposite of anti-money. They'll try to get money out of you in any way possible. And as I said, for their absolute bollocks TV licenses, they wanted to try and charge people who use streaming services, and they're just kind of like, no, thank you. That's not. You can't put the TV license charge on for us using streaming services, because streaming charges. So those TV licenses are for live TV. Streaming is not live TV. So with all due respect, BBC, go and fuck yourselves. Get enough money as it is. Just, I don't know. It's just me being. That's just in a British coming out, because I don't know. Don't think anywhere has like the similar issues as we would with like TV and things like that. TV licensing even. I actually don't know. Does any other country have TV license? Or is that a dumb question? It could be a very dumb question, but I feel like it's also just. I really wouldn't be surprised if it turns out there wasn't. The TV licenses weren't a thing outside of the UK. Really wouldn't surprise me. We have to pay money and taxes on every boxy little thing on this godforsaken rock. So yeah, it wouldn't really surprise me. We have free healthcare, but we also get taxed. We also get taxed on our inheritance, so you know. But he's not in the US. Yeah, it's just Britain. It's just Britain. I love and hate my country. I just I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who live in their own country have like a love hate thing with their own country. I could be wrong on that one, but I feel like it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people have that. Not gonna get political by any means, but it's just there are some days where I just live elsewhere. Oh yeah, you guys over there are paying for enough as it is, Isaac. Yeah, true. That is very true. That's all you think about it. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things. I just hope that thing doesn't go through with the BBC, because that will be the biggest joke on this planet. No, not on this planet, on this country, to be honest with you. Paying TV license, despite the fact we're not watching TV. It's like, yes, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. because it would be hilarious. Because if I would, when I move out, I likely wouldn't have to pay TV license because I don't watch live TV. I don't quite know how it all technically works. It'd be interesting to know how that would work with live streams, actually. Because technically, while it is like something that's live, it's not live TV. It's live on the internet, and we're already paying for the internet. Don't need an extra bill on that one. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it isn't. I don't actually know. That would be interesting. That would be interesting to find out. Could be interesting. That does go over. Would you mean you gotta pay the streaming service and a TV license? Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to pay for the subscription of the streaming service, and on top of that, we'd have to pay the TV license. As I said, it's a joke. But I haven't heard anything since it was initially, like, it initially kind of came out when they were doing it. So I don't know if they were just kind of like, yeah, maybe we won't. But I don't know. So paying twice for something, yeah, basically. Basically. That's what you mean. Can you see the stupidity? Can you see the stupidity in this, Isaac? Because it's stupid. It's so stupid. As I said, I'd be more than... They keep putting taxes on things and charging us more for things we already pay money for. Just kind of like, yeah, it's no wonder why a lot of people kind of want to move away from the UK. Or at the very least moving away in the middle of nowhere so you can become a hermit. Live out my dreams as a hermit. I don't have to worry about anything that goes on in this world. That would be glorious. I don't know where this rant came from. I think it's because we were talking about Netflix and like streaming services and whatnot. It's just kind of like, I don't know where this rant kind of comes from. So it's not typically something I'd rant about. Not something on the norm. Don't usually like to rant about stuff in my own country, but sometimes you need a good vent. I just need a good vent for some things, you know? Check that out. What? Oh yeah, that's it. I'm officially out of work now until the new year. Which is nice. So I got a couple of weeks free for the Christmas period. The second Christmas that I've had where I've not had to work, which is quite nice. I know I can say that, and I know it's not the case for everyone, but I'm also just kind of like, I'm going to take this while I can, because you never know where we could be in a few years' time, you know? You never know! We don't know where I could be in a year's time. I might still be doing this. I might not be. What this song is, I don't know. But we're singing anyway. Now, I want to make a Boston Tea Pie joke on a TV license, but I can't think of what would be thrown in the harbour. TVs, internet modems. Yes, is the answer to that question, Isaac. Yes. That would be my answer. I sound like such an old man, but truly, olden days, and I mean olden days, I mean like 20 years ago now, when I was younger, it's just kind of like, it was just so much better. It was so easy. Everything is just so complicated and expensive and just flat out stupid. nowadays, to the point I'm just kind of like, what are we actually doing? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Complicated. Days where I'm just kind of like, things will get better, and then there are other days where I'm just kind of like, maybe I should just move to another country. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go and live in Japan for a year and see what that's like. Well, I'm gonna have to learn how to speak Japanese before I do that. Which would be quite a fun experience in itself, I think. I'm watching a bozo dismantle a Lego set. That's also true. Bozo ranting about his home country while dismantling Lego. Only here on Ben the Sarcastic will you get such quality content. Why is this stuff so hard? It looks like it's super glue. But you wouldn't be able to financially survive in Japan. No, I wouldn't. It's why I was kind of joking. That's why I was partly joking, to be completely honest. It would not be possible. Couldn't financially survive. Get judged by all the locals. You know, all that fun stuff. Be better off in either Europe or Canada. Canada is actually a place I have actually considered if I was going to move to a country. I probably would Canada would actually be one of my first choices, because Canada's really nice. Really, really nice. I do like Canada. And sorry to all the people from the States, but moving to the US, US wasn't even something I would even considered. Especially now when your president is telling us that we have to submit like 5 years worth of social media history. I was like, was that actually that's the point? Is that true, or was that just a load of bollocks? Because that would be hilarious. Because it'd be hilarious if it's true. Also, don't quite know. Oh, I'm going nowhere near America. Yeah, can't blame me on that one. Is that the social media thing is true? Is it actually true? Is that actually true? That would be hilarious. Also, how would it work? I don't quite know how you're supposed to submit 5 years of social media history when, like, your history kind of dissolves away after a couple of months. Well, history on my browser anyway, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a technical whiz. I don't know these things. 10 years? No idea if it actually took effect or not. 10 years? Oh my god, that's insane. It's even worse. As far as I know, it's a law they passed. Jeez. That is... Oh boy. That's almost as bad as the social... Well... Bad? I don't know if it's a bad one, but that's almost as bad as the social media ban in Australia. The world is just really not a fun place right now. It's in a lot of things. That might sound depressing, but it's just kind of like, it feels like really it's just not. Between stuff getting censored here in Britain, I still think it's weird. It's stupid, to be completely honest. But to the social media ban in Australia, it's kind of like, what is happening? What is actually happening to this planet? Is it like imploding on itself? I don't know, man. It's just like... Australia really thinks tech ruined their country. I don't know. To my knowledge, the way it works is you have them access your social media accounts and they search for anti-orange stuff. Oh. I mean, I don't think I've said. I don't think I've said anything. I don't think I've said anything. I don't know. At least not. At least not. That's been typed down. That's not been typed in a typed in text anyway. So I very much slagged off Mr. Trump a couple of times. I think on streams before. Definitely done that. I heard mine is submitting dog pics to get around the ban, and it's working. Oh yeah, no, I know. I read somewhere that a lot of the younger kids have found like loopholes and doing like alternatives to kind of get around to it, which is again hilarious. I mean, when the whole thing came out in Britain, a lot of people were submitting Norman Reedus' face in the Death Stranding game, because it was just so high definition and just like such good quality that it actually went through. So yeah, so that database has got a bunch of Norman Reedus faces, which is hilarious to think about. And then to add insult to injury, then Discord got hacked a while ago, didn't it? And a lot of stuff, especially from all the privacy stuff and things, were leaked and stolen. So it's just like, yeah, good job. And everything is totally safe. Really are living in some sort of dystopian time, I feel like. Or at least we're getting there. Yes, anyway, that was a really weird rant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was just so out of the blue and random. It was just something to speak about, I suppose. A bit random. It was definitely something to talk about. Right, well, this piece is once again broken, so this is I'm trying to get this up. Can I get this up? There we go. Yes, a bit broken again. Old school reddish brown. Very, very fragile. Most unfortunate. What else is going on in life? I don't know. There's not much other things I can think of that's kind of occurred recently, apart from all the Christmas things, Christmas ads and whatnot. We're living in something. My Fred's app has been filled with nothing but the Epstein files. Oh god. All American, but well, I say American, but I think I've read somewhere that there was like Epstein Island connections to the UK and whatnot. I just feel like, especially on Twitter as well, I know that it's an American company, but even though I don't want to say not interested to like anything that's like American politics will somehow find its way onto my For You page, and I'm just like, why is it for me? I don't live there. Why would I care? Why would I care? There's like no offense to y'all who are in the States, but it's just like, I quite frankly don't care about your politics. Like, I don't. It's not where I live, so it's quite frankly none of my business. So, Twitter can be... Twitter's already a cesspool of bollocks anyway, so can't be too surprised you're getting a load of stupid stuff coming through. But here is Twitter, and it's broken. Guys, there isn't Vaz about the US president as Vaz. How is he in power? I don't know. I asked that question a lot, considering the stuff that he said and done, even without the context of it. So, you really got everything to take this apart. Yep, forgot some wrenches. There was hammer. Got a jackhammer in there as well, and I'm using a crowbar to try and pull pieces off. I gotta come prepared. Oh, you as well. How would you guys, changing subject slightly, how do you guys like the new kind of thumbnail direction I'm going with, like Lego related streams? Because while I kind of like the ones that I was kind of like making my editing software, I feel like this one, it just looks a little bit. It looks just a little bit more creative, I guess, to a degree, and it's also. And then it just looks a bit more fun, just something a little bit different, and also it requires a lot less editing. It requires a lot less editing and time making, so it's just like, well, I mean, you don't have to sit on the computer and make the thumbnails when you literally just pose it all out and make the thumbnails there. Boom. The upsides to being a Lego creator is that I can quite literally make my own thumbnails by hand. Literally. I can make thumbnails with my hands, and it's glorious. He's got no filter and catered to the uncatered. That's all. Yep. And I must admit, subject of Lego stuff, I am looking at lots of old stuff again, and the stuff that I really want to get hold of. I don't have the room. Oh, I say I don't have the room. It's kind of half don't have the room and half I shouldn't really be spending so much money on this stuff. I shouldn't, but I'm still going to do it. I like them. They working at the point of because of monster streaming. Yeah, no, definitely. Sometimes I feel like the simpler ones kind of do better with the algorithm as well. I feel like the ones that I've done there. I guess back to One Piece. Oda announced anime movie is in very slow development. Ooh. Can't say that entirely surprises me. I'll assume it's for the current long-running series. I would assume. I assume that's what it's for, but I could be very wrong on that one. Could be very wrong. Giant anime, yeah, no, I thought so. Gosh. I mean, the one upside to the Netflix live action and the current anime that are coming out is that I basically don't really have an excuse not to check out One Piece now, because I can watch these ones that are a lot more, not as long, you know, or take up as much time. There. Oh, there's another broken piece from somewhere. Alright, almost there. I didn't really know what the plan is once I finish dismantling this. It could very well just be finishing dismantling this and then probably maybe Yapping for a little bit longer and then probably maybe wrapping it up, because as I said, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. I saw a few episodes of the live action series. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, no, the live action one I really want to watch. I do want to watch it. It does look good. I think I was apprehensive when it initially came out because I didn't know. It's just kind of like, live action, is it really gonna work? But generally, it looks really well done. So I will give Netflix some credit. They actually seems like they did a really good job of it. Kind of makes me wish I saw the anime when it first came out. That would have been a very long commitment. I mean, to be fair, there are people who are still. There are those who are very much committed to it, so I played them. Yeah, I'm still not convinced of the live action. Oh? No? Mention it to Paz because I think she likes One Piece, and she said that she really likes it. Let's see what's go. Almost there. Just taking apart the chassis now. Where's the main chassis? I think that's the correct word I'm looking for there. I did mention it before. Fair enough. Almost there. Oh, it's after the films. The new Avatar, the Blue Alien. Oh, actually, the new Avatar, the Blue Alien one is obviously out now. Going to be watching that next week. Next week, I think. It'll be not this coming week, but next week. I think I'm going to go and see it with my brother. But also there was also the trailer for the new of the live action Last Airbender, and yeah, I don't think it's being received very well. Cheers, based my disgust for live action versions and stuff. Oh yeah, I mean we've had rants about it. We've had rants about it as well. So yeah. That was the third one, right? Or was it the fourth? But yes, the third one. I don't think they're quite on the fourth one just yet. Is indeed the third one. Third. Not my brain isn't working. Did a good job with the digital VFX. You also use practical VFX quite a bit. All those are really good digital ones. Ah. Yeah, no, the visual, a lot of the effects in them look really good. From what I've seen in the trailers, it looks really well done. Like they're actually putting time and effort into the visuals, which is quite nice. But yeah, the live action Avatar is just like, yeah, this doesn't look. It's just. I don't try to correctly and watch it because they're showing the trailer for Avengers before the movie. Oh, are they? I mean, I don't know if you're I don't know if you're a Japan, but they are good films. To be fair, they're just long, very, very long. Alright, almost there. I mean, to be fair, the Avengers trailer will come out eventually. They'll likely come out during the new year, so a little bit of patience. A little bit of patience, as we say. Okay, sorry to that, man. Oh yeah, I actually got to take a look at some other stuff as well. I just noticed. Yeah, no, I think it'll be good. It's just not my vibe, those movies. No, that's fair. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not everyone's cup of tea, and I can understand why people aren't hugely bothered by them. The visuals are spectacular in those films. It's crazy when you when you're watching it, and it's just kind of like, none of this is real. It's just like, none of this is real, and yet it looks so real. One thing I respect James Cameron for is that he knows what he's doing with that. He knows what he's doing with that stuff. As well, the first one felt like it felt like a good ending, so I wasn't really interested in the sequels. Yeah, I get that. It's one of those ones. It left it open so it could do more, but if they decided they didn't want to do it, they could very easily just left it. No. So we got that, and now I just need to get a little bag for these guys, and then we'll be good. Only Avatar I'm watching is the new Last Airbender animated movie next October. Oh yes, 100%. I'll be going to see that one as well. I look forward to it. I will be very much looking forward to seeing that. Give me some new Avatar stuff. And not crappy live action! I'm gonna say that I've only seen like trailers for the live action like Airbender series, and it's just like, yeah. I mean, it's the same problem that I mentioned before with live action stuff. It's just kind of like, it could be very good. The casting could be very good. Like everything, the set pieces, the casting, the acting, all of it could be very good. But the thing is, like, if I want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, I will watch the animated one, because that's what I think about when I watch it. It's just like, there's just no reason for me to watch the live action. There's literally none. That is always going to be, like, that's always going to be like my opinions on any live action like series or films of an animated one. Like, why would I pay money to go and watch the live action one when I can watch the animated ones either on a streaming service or on DVD? Yeah, and also animation is superior. I'm sorry. Animation is just superior at the end of the day. And also there are certain things that work in animation that just don't work in live action. And that's been proven countless times. But do people then listen? No! Because they're stupid. So yeah, it's just that off. I feel like I say that every single time we bring that up, but it's just like, that is just what it is. Like, why would you watch it? Why would you watch it? Live action stuff when you got the superior animated one right there, you know? Far to last. Far to last. Who knows? I don't know. People like it, they like it, you know? But animation is just better. That much I can say. God, I'm watching some more animated stuff. I was about to point out that One Piece, by no same person would pick 1,000 episodes anime over an 8-episode live action. Yeah, that's just what I mean. I mean, once the animated remake of it comes out, I'll definitely watch it then. But it's just, as you said, it's just kind of like 8-episode live action or 1,000 animated one. It's just kind of like, yeah. Because a lot of my friends keep telling me to watch Naruto, and I'm just kind of like, that is long, and that's a long one in itself as well. It's just like, I don't have the time to watch something that long. It's just like, I can't do it. It is not possible. There is not enough time in this world to do these things. It is unfortunate, but it's also true. It just cannot be done. And yes, before people ask, I haven't actually seen. I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen any of the 2 episodes. Not from what I can think on the top of my head. Maybe I've seen like memes. Oh, that's gone. Where did that go? Where'd you go? There you go. Yeah. It's tricky. I think it's interesting the animated remakes of certain anime series has been an interesting subject as well. I know that's been done a couple of times, but in many cases, well, I think in pretty much all the cases, the modern kind of redo is usually the better one. Well, in some cases, that's tricky, because the only series that I've watched, the original and like the remake of it, has been Spice and Wolf. That's a good series. I think I might have mentioned it to you, Martin. So you should definitely check it out. But no, that one's good. That's a good series. That was done quite nicely. Maybe the ones with studios on this, so I'll be invested. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair enough. Almost. I've still got to finish watching Ranma. Gotta watch Ranma. Maybe I'll finish watching it. Oh, Spice and Wolf is sitting on my wish list. Yeah, fair enough. And that is actually one. And this is going to trigger all the subtitle people. But Spice and Wolf is there's actually a series I would actually recommend watching the dub, because I really like the dub cast. I like the dub cast in the original one, and they actually came back and voiced the characters again, which I'm so happy they did, because it was such a good cast. It was such a good cast. So I was really glad to see that they came back to voice the characters again. I was very happy. I forgot they read it twice more. Yeah, no, I think it was quite a surprise as well. I think when it initially kind of got shown, it's just kind of like, hello, this came out of nowhere. Yeah, no, it's one of those ones. Yeah, no, it's might surprise you, but yeah, Yawn of the Dawn is returning 2 after decade. Oh, Yawn of the Dawn, that's another one I keep meaning to watch. Paston has told me, I think he's told me about that as well. That's another one I keep meaning to watch. Well, I have something downstairs, but I have not. I'm going now. It's fine. And with that, MTT is bagged. It is all bagged. That wasn't too bad. Hour and a bit to get it all finished. Not too bad, not too shabby on that one. Done quite well, actually. Done very well. Yeah. Yeah, no, Spice and Wolf is good. And I know the the Dawn is a very well, quite well. Well, now you have a reason. It's going back for season 2 after a decade. Look, I get it. Look, I know it's a good enough reason to watch it, and I probably should have watched it a while ago. But to be completely honest, I didn't really know of the series really until I think Paz mentioned it to me, and I just kind of like. Then when I saw it, and it's kind of like, ooh, the art for this is very pretty. I like it. I kind of like the look of this. And then again, it's just gone on the list and just hasn't made it off it hasn't made it off since, unfortunately. The list of anime to watch is long. I also got to finish a bunch as well. I was also reminded that I didn't finish watching the Yakuza Fiance, the Yakuza Bride thing. Paz really likes that one. Paz really likes that series as well. She has been very spoken to me with much passion about that series, and it's cool. It looks nice, and it looks nice as well. Would it be my cup of tea? Probably not, but doesn't mean it's a bad series by any means. I think it's been on my watch this for a while too. Yeah, it's just a lot. And I think really after this last year with stuff kind of settling in with my new job and kind of getting used to doing more things, it's just been a bit difficult to find time. But yeah, no, during this kind of time period, it's the best time for me to watch stuff because I have more free time, as if it was. Also, I'm not gonna lie, guys, to change that again. For Tuesday's stream, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna go ahead with it because I don't know what to stream. It's one of the things, I don't know what to stream. I don't particularly want to stream me playing a game. It's getting to the point that I might not stream on a Tuesday, but I might just maybe animate a little something instead on that day. I'll think about it, but I'm just not. I really don't know. I don't know. I've got too many ideas I want to do kind of in the new year. And I'm just kind of like, I don't particularly want. I kind of want to have like a chill end to the year. I have to think about that one. I have to think. I don't know yet. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening in the new year. Oh, so I have to wait and see on that one. Haven't watched YuseiYuka. Yeah, no, they dubbed it, so it's bingeable. Yeah, no, that's fair. A lot of dubs have actually been pretty good, I must admit. Certain dubs I think have been a bit kind of meh, but there have been certain ones that have actually been really good. I mean, I rewatched the entirety of Dress Up Darling season 1 in the dub. So then after I'd done that, I actually ended up watching season 2 in the dub as well, because I'm just kind of like, the voice cast is just really good. I really like the voice cast for the dub. So Yeah. Maybe I was a bit biased on that one. Usually when I watch an anime dubbed first, I'll usually probably prefer watching that over the subbed version, so it's interesting, but usually that's how it kind of goes. If I can, I like to watch it in the sub, but sometimes if you want to put something on the background, you just do the dub. It came out recently with the dub for the new Lupin the Third movie. Oh, Lupin the Third. That's another series and movies I keep that's on the lists. I don't know if I've ever said it before, but the main character in that Lupin reminds me way too much of Johnny Depp, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, and he could very well be based off Jim Carrey. If that's the case, fair enough. But yeah, no, every time I just see a character's face, I'm just kind of like, that is just Jim Carrey but in anime, and I'm all there for it if it's the case. It's just so funny every time I see it. I just look at it, I just think that's Jim Carrey. That is Jim Carrey, you know. It just looks like I just think of Jim Carrey every time I see his face, Lupin's face. It's so hilarious he said that, Johnny Depp. I don't know why I said Johnny Depp instead of Jim Carrey. It's just my brain. I don't even know why I said Johnny Depp. My brain just really was not working there. Don't tell me. So long ago they were going to do a live action adaptation with Jim Carrey, but it never happened. Oh, that's a shame. That's cool. And I didn't actually know that. I didn't know that at all, actually. I just literally just thought that he always looked like Jim Carrey. That would have been perfect casting, though, I think. That would have been really good casting. If they were going to do that. That would have been very, very good. Oh, I was thinking he did a dub. That would be hilarious as well. God, you imagine Jim Carrey doing an anime dub. He would have a blast doing that. He would have an absolute blast. Because it's just Jim. I don't know, Jim. Gonna sound probably very dumb here, but I don't really know if Jim Carrey has done much voiceover stuff. I feel like he hasn't. Could be wrong, but I feel like he hasn't. But that because I just kind of think if he ever did really do like kind of voiceover stuff, I can just imagine him being very much like Robin Williams' Genie, just being absolutely mental. But that's not a bad thing. From what I heard, by the time they locked in with live action, they lost the rights and they just never fought to get them back. Oh, that's a shame. That's unfortunate. No, that's just an interesting thought. I can't recall Jim Carrey voicing in any animated stuff. Maybe you guys will point out something to me, but as far as I'm aware, it's not the case. As far as I'm aware, but I don't know. Maybe try and give a Google a bit later. Find out. Yes, well, that was that was just a fun one. I don't know who's trying to make the movie. It might have been Universal Pictures, but I'm not sure. Well, I said it's not happening, so it just obviously doesn't really matter all that much now. No, this was a good idea. This was actually quite a fun idea. It's just another. I guess it's just really more. These kind of things is just an excuse for me to kind of just do a yapping stream, but at least I'm doing something. At least I'm doing something else while yapping, which to a degree is fun. keeps me busy, keeps you guys a bit more entertained with like a hand cammy thing, but yeah. What do we say? God, the weather's taking a turn. It was quite nice. It was quite nice earlier, and then the weather just kind of took a turn, and then it's just been shit, really. If I'm being completely honest, the weather's been pretty bad. It's been very, very bad. But alas. What's something I can take apart? I know Warner spent 20 years trying to adapt like around to live action, but gave up recently. Ha! Good luck with that. I definitely can't see that. I definitely can't see that one ending too well. God, I haven't seen that in donkey's years. So long I've seen that, to the point I don't really remember the full. I don't really remember the full thing. That's actually crazy. Yeah, no, it's generally been so long that I don't really remember it. Don't really remember what happens. Sounds like a mission to make live action. So much of a mission, Isaac, that they just stopped. They spent 2 decades trying to do it, and it just didn't work. As I said, some things just can't. Some things just won't work well in live action. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's just one of those things. People want the money, so they'll try and do it in any way they possibly can. But yeah, no, it's it'll be interesting. Whoever saw Argue was in college, I vaguely remember it. I said I don't even remember where I watched it. It might have been do you know what it might have been? It might have been a case of, God, this is really going to sound. This is really going to bring my age out. But I think I might have watched it on YouTube when it was in like several parts, because obviously back then YouTube videos could only be 10 minutes long, and if you had to do them in multiple parts if like a thing was too long. Yeah, I think that's how I watched it. God, the lengths we had to go through to watch anime, I tell you, crazy. My Hero Academia live action movies in development from Legendary Entertainment in partnership with Netflix. Yeah, good luck with that. Not impossible, but I don't really know how they could adapt that into a movie. Because I've seen the first 3 seasons of it, so I kind of have a vague idea on how. Oh, excuse me. So I kind of have a vague idea on the storyline to that degree, but at the same time, I'm also just like, I don't really know how they can. Unless they were to adapt like the whole kind of like first season-y bit into a movie. I don't know. Things like that would be better. If they're gonna do it, you're better off doing a live action series. Then again, at the same time, what would be the point? You can just watch the anime, and it's not going there again. I have made my point. The NJ will try. They managed with the upcoming Street Fighter movie. Yeah, don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. We'll see for that. Excuse me. God almighty. I don't know why I'm so tired. I have been sleeping for so long. The last like couple of days. I've been like sleeping for probably solid 9-10 hours like the last couple of days. I've been falling asleep at like 1:30, and then waking up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it's just like, my body just that exhausted? Is my body just that tired? Maybe. I forgot if it was Akira or Street Racing series, but when the manga was translated in English, the manga actually Took the time to reformat the whole thing to be read left to right. Oh, damn. Fair play to that. That's commitment. Commitment, yeah. No, fair play. Well done. Fair play to them. I think. Oops. Sorry, stuck my thumb. I'll watch Street Fighter movie just for the giggles. Yeah, I don't know about that. I said I was going to watch a Minecraft movie for giggles, and then my friends I was going to watch with went and watch it without me. So I'm just kind of like, well, still haven't watched it. I probably never will now at this point. So, yeah. Right. Yawn, yawn, yawn. I think we can probably start wrapping this up now. Kind of run out of things to yap about, really, so... Yeah, in terms of Tuesday stream, I'll have a think about it. I don't really know. Because the only thing that it could potentially, well, that I would potentially be is another Daisy stream, but I feel like I've done so much Daisy that people might be getting a bit tired of it. Granted, I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys find the Daisy streams entertaining? Because I think they're quite fun, especially after the last one. So, subject of Daisy, keep an eye out on this channel for a new short tomorrow. So, and I think I've got an idea what to I got an idea for another one to do with all these broken pieces. Yeah, no, I will be probably sleeping not too long after this, to be completely honest. I am super sleepy. Do the old honk shoe, as they say. Yeah, I'll have a think about Tuesday. We'll wait and see. See how I feel. I could certainly do a Daisy stream. I think they're quite fun to do, and they're quite fun to play. So, as long as you guys like them, then I like the Daisy stream. Nice. Maybe I will do that then. I don't know why it's so funny just seeing the Tesco logo on here. Tesco's. But yeah, we'll work that one out. And I think in terms of for the rest of the year, that's a funny thing to say. I think my plan is to maybe get like a really small animated thing out before Christmas. Do one more stream between now and the new year. And then on New Year's Eve, I plan to release my 1 second of every animation from this year. And there is a lot. I've made a lot more in this year than I think I realized. It's insane actually when I think about it. Crazy the amount that I've done, because I know obviously I did the daily ones in November, but it's like there was a lot more that I did at the start of the year that I just forgot. Completely utterly 100% forgot. So yep, that'll be a fun one to put together. Yeah, so that'll be the plan, and then you guys will have a video in like literally 3 days later in the form of the 24-hour animation contest. God almighty. I'm spoiling you guys. I hope you realise that. You're getting so much content from me. You are getting so much content from me in the next couple of weeks. It's like I'm spoiling you. But yeah, that's basically my plan. That'll be basically my plan. If I don't do a stream on Tuesday, I'll likely just spend Tuesday making my animated thing, because I don't really know when else I'm actually going to be able to do it. So yeah, so I'll let you know. I'll make a post or something. I'll make a post or something in the side bin. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all very much for watching. This was a good one to do. I'll probably do more of these in the future. Gives me an excuse to yap while I do something that's a bit productive. You know what? Shall we see if we can manually read into people? I don't think I can. Oh, it's like this is like the one thing I miss from my other channel. Okay, well, Penny is streaming, but I don't feel like raiding into a stream when she has 200 people watching. Way too shy to do that shit. Ah, dear. Ah, dear. Yeah, no, I think we'll pass on that one. Maybe I should really. Well, I thought it would definitely be a lot easier to just wait. Wait for the channel to reach out to 1,000 again, but that could take a while. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, thank you very much for watching. If I don't stream on Tuesday, I hope you all have a very lovely Christmas, and I will see you guys whenever. Goodbye from here. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Badum.